So we're on the home straight now. Just need to get, we've got bombers, need to get Apollo program, and then basically we'll take out all the cities. One at a time. Probably starting with, we'll start with whoever's closest. The Aztecs have industrialization. The Indians have a steam engine. Okay, I'm one tech away from spaceflight. Did I see a steam engine? That's an ironclad. Yes, excellent. Cool, let's take that out. So I think, yeah, we can all go from Uruk. There's no settlers on this island anymore, which is slightly annoying. To get someone there to clear up the pollution. Right, so I'm attacking over here, not over there, and possibly over there. 1, 2, 3. I think I couldn't quite get there to this one. So this side of the map will need an aircraft carrier. So I'll get building one of those. There's already a transport with a unit to move in on that side. So we'll move this guy. We'll just swap them around to this one. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So for now, everyone's just going to go to Uruk. Could put him in there. Never mind. Okay, try and get rid of one of these riflemen. No, not this time. Once you've got about 10 or 15 bombers, well then musketeers normally go down pretty quick. If they've got riflemen, which they do, it takes a bit longer. Just rearrange this one. Not so worried about Uruk being attacked now. Okay. So a sail is only 1 on defence, so that's a classic. And yeah, bomber ignores city walls. So that's literally 18 against 1. But I'm not worried by any of that now because I've got access to the best attacking unit, and I know that it's inevitable. It's just a matter of time before I take out everyone. Assuming the computer doesn't crash. The reason that it might crash is because I'm using a web-based sort of browser to run the game. So I suspect that's why it does it. In case anyone is wondering. So that's basically, well, I can move it into Berlin afterwards, use that as a base, but I think I'll just move this over to Coventry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get there from Akkad and Washington. That is irritating. So I might buy a cathedral for this one. And I now have space flight, so I can go to 100% tax or 60% tax or whatever it is. 3, 1, 3, 4, that should be fine. Okay, taking out Berlin, which is always nice. Capital city, 505 gold, and we can get conscription from them, which means we can now have riflemen. Seeing as everyone else has it, it doesn't really might as well. I mean, we don't need to worry about it being stolen from us from someone retaking one of our cities, for example, that we capture. So we can get 170 or something per turn, which is not bad. thought we had spaceflight, or we've not got spaceflight yet. No, sorry, we're researching it, so jump the gun a bit there. Women's suffrage is also useful, actually. So, although that's the biggest, it's got the highest production. So Washington is going to be used. Whoops, too many transports, but I guess you can never have too many. Cathedral removes 4 unhappy people, but it only does so before you apply the penalty for the units out of the city. actually in this one. Annoyed now. Oh, there's still one in there. I misclicked on the misclicked on the transport. Accidentally sentryed it. Now which way to go? Let's go here. I'd get 100 from that diplomat, but I'd rather attack and lose to a frigate, which is 2 on defence, or 3, so that's 18 against 3. But never mind. I might move him up here. Probably buy cathedral on there. What can I sell? City walls, don't need those anymore. Not enough though. Well, I need everything else. So I'll take them off for a second. Come back to Akkad. Get plastics, but won't be learning it. This one also really wants to put one on there. There we go. There we go. Well, we beat the frigate. Oh, they've got a rifleman in there now. Let's just take that one out. Lose the bomber, but get it done. Get some money, go back to Akkad and buy a cathedral there. That's fine. I think there's got to be a city there, yeah, because there's a single dot on its own is suspicious. This is good because I can get this diplomat. Get an extra 100. And we can go to Akkad and buy a cathedral. Which we want because actually I can put that one on now. But we can put even more on with the cathedral. And use 100% tax now. I can actually attack Coventry from Birmingham, sorry. That's good. Managed to find the weakest defended city of my empire. Thank you. So you can get there this turn, so I can try and take it out. It's got no more defences. Do I not? That's okay, I can try and take out Leipzig, or Leipzig, however you call it. Yeah. Nice. Masses of money there, which is good because it means I can buy the Apollo program. Plan the end of the game. The Germans are finished. So 2 cities. Let's not actually bother with a temple. Don't actually need a temple anyway. Okay, so this is the last ditch effort, it would seem. Let's take out the knights with him. I've got a lot of money now. So bomber costs a little bit more than the Colosseum. We still would like women's suffrage at some point, but we need we'd like the Apollo program even sooner. So we'll see if we can build it at Washington. Then we can do women's suffrage in 2 turns. Let's wait 1 turn. It's not going to make any difference. Or maybe 2 turns. Oh, he's only got 1 attacker there. I should have thought of that. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get rid of that ironclad. Can we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can just about get there. Just about. Caesar here, so Rome's 2nd city is only 6. It's not very big. Let's go on first though, before we do anything else. So if I get these, then can move in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can move in next turn if needed. Let's take out this one for now. I don't think he's going to win, so let's just hold on to him there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the knights are going to bring down a bomber. Okay. I don't really want to move him up just yet. Washington. Yeah, we'll do that. But we'll make that Apollo program. And we'll reveal all. Okay, so now if you have a look at on the left, you can see all the cities. They're two cities right next to each other. I don't think I've ever seen that before, them doing that. Like 2 squares away from each other, or so there's a square in between, fine, but I've never seen 2 cities exactly adjacent to each other. So far all my bombers are here. So I can bring them round there. It shouldn't be too bad. So I can basically bring this lot of bombers around there. Meanwhile, get another group and send it up here. Them having 2 versus 3, I'm still quite lucky to not lose the transport. I forgot they had a frigate in there. I did see him move it in, but I forgot. One, two, three, four. So I could possibly go into Nishapur. I've got so much money I could even consider sort of bribing units, cities. Sorry, so buying cities. So again. Lots of bombers now. Oh, I've done it again. I keep hitting the S button instead of the W button. Oh, what am I doing? and loads of riflemen. So I didn't actually need this after all, because I didn't think to look there. Annoying. Right, at least I can get him on here. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of riflemen. It's only got a city size of 4, which means we're going to defend 4 times before there's nothing left of the city. It removes one of the population each time it attacks. Each time you attack. Pyramids now. Which is good, because if my civilization goes into civil disorder, I can get it back within 1 turn. So that's really good. It's also useful in a way. If you want to, you can declare, so you can make peace with someone and then just have a revolution immediately afterwards. That only lasts 1 turn. So basically, you can declare, so you can make peace with people and then declare war on them. Basically, even though you're in democracy, ultimately, ostensibly, anyway. Actually, there's not. I can move all the way into Rome and then all the way into Carthage by the looks of it. So I can just send this guy around the top. So this guy can move straight down to here. There's no ironclad there, so I need to be a bit careful. So carriers, again, have a very strong defensive strength. Not like transports. Transports have only got 3, so that's why I'm worried about that ironclad walking down the coast to take him out quickly. But so he's about to grow, so that's a bit cheeky, that one. I don't know why I suddenly gone into civil disorder there. But basically it's going to grow, so it needs to actually have this situation. Move him back onto there, and then let's move him back away again. Get this guy away from there as well. So knocking out these sort of other units that are around the outside that I think are going to move into the city anyway. Take out this guy, hopefully. Yeah. So I'm kind of stopping them from moving in. I'm not sure if I still got movements on this. I do, don't I? Let's just take out the city if we can, and then worry about the other units afterwards. See what they do, because they might unfortify, move somewhere else. He's in the middle of moving, so that's the thing. So he's decided to unfortify these, because that's a response, like an immediate response, which is a bit weird because it happens during my turn, as it were. But it's a response that that means I can definitely attack. One, two. I can just go straight into this one now. It's pretty cool. That's so many riflemen. And they'll all die eventually, but it just takes ages. Just delaying the inevitable. I'll take out one of these so I can get the knights past. That's the English done, I think. Yep. I'm going to send all bombers over to the east of my empire. Let's take out the Mongols. I've got a fair few bombers on the west. Actually, the ones that are built on the west, I'll keep on the west. So I've got 2 carriers. Well, that's not a complete waste of time because I can then transfer these ones back over using this one. But it's not what I would plan to do. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I guess I've been fairly lucky with that, I guess. Even though I do have the winning advantage. I should still be grateful for not losing the transports. Hopefully have enough there to take out the Romans. Still got 1 Roman city left that I didn't notice. I can go back 1. Whoops. Okay. 1 Roman city left. The Romans done. The Mongols are going to be a pain. Almost there. Got me. Well, at least this will give me a chance to prove what I was saying before about the pyramids. So somehow I managed to let Nippur, because it's had riflemen landing on the coast, that's why. There we go. So it automatically gives, pyramids gives you all of these. So it gives you communism as well, which I won't be using. It gives you every government, and you go straight back into that, basically. So now I've just got to make sure Nippur doesn't have another one. It's because they landed on my stuff, I guess. No, they didn't. They didn't land on it, so I don't know what's. Basically, I just messed up on that one. But all the others should be fine, basically. So there's. So Shurapak, Zarakim, Ziviandova. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. This guy really needs a defence. You can't really just be sitting around without any defences. That's a bit ridiculous at this stage in the game. Well, although at this stage in the game it doesn't really matter because they're not going to attack. Okay. Take this guy out. So I think I wouldn't mind holding on to this transport. This is it for the Romans. I'll take out their C units because they're dangerous. They're surrounded already, so it's not ideal. But the thing is, the bombers will just keep coming. So eventually, you know, they will lose. It's only a matter of time. Not on the next turn yet, anyway. So let's do a count. So the body, the bomber says 14 active and 14 in production. So presumably that's about, on average, about 1 or 2 new bombers per turn. Okay, that's the end of the Romans. Yeah. Well, the closest city to Nicopolis is Isdapan, but that's too far away. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not as straightforward. I'm going to have to build a city, which isn't great because he's low on food anyway. So I have to get a city and to try and get it as quickly as possible. Just within 8 squares, so maybe I'll build on the game or something like that. It's got a bit of defence. Actually, I build on the hill. I'll build on the game, one of the two. Which is a bit of a weird thing to do, but it's just so we can get close enough with the bombers. I mean, I guess I could just build it on a mountain. That way it's sort of indestructible. And buy city walls. Oh, there we go. The knights they finally managed to defeat a bomber. Hurling spears. Or whatever they were doing. So what I might do is a bit of a trick with this. So once I get the settlers, put them on the sort of unload them. So load them up and unload them again onto the transport. 4, 5. Yeah. That's got quite a lot of production, isn't it? Let's put a factory. I wasn't looking properly. Was that a fighter? Might have been a fighter. That would make it slightly more interesting, or at least slightly more difficult or time consuming to beat them. They are quite advanced if that's a fighter. They've got combustion because they've got a cruiser, so it's not out of the question. So I'm taking this guy around this way, but I'm now thinking, I'm asking whether or not that's the right way. Maybe I should build a city here because that gives me access to all of them at the same time. Well, I definitely need to bring this guy back to get some settlers, don't I? How's the Mongolian frontier doing? Oh, I was going to say all their riflemen are gone. I don't know what they're doing with those. But these guys do not want to. They don't want to die. So the idea behind doing this onto the jungle is because it builds up work turns. So in other words, you accumulate work, and then you can just go on the pollution and get rid of pollution in one go. Is the idea. Did he not build settlers, or it just didn't work? Let's try again. I don't have enough food for it, but it is the quickest option if it's possible. Can I do it somewhere else? Not really. It's all looking pretty starved. And they're just going to have loads of units. Loads and loads of units. Yes, probably shouldn't have attacked that in retrospect. I can't do anything with these yet. I need a city over there. Another thing I could do, I could instead buy an aircraft carrier, which is incredibly expensive, but I have loads of money. It's actually not too bad. Okay, I'm going to end this video here.